If you've been chasing meme coins but keep buying the top, getting rugged, or holding bags until your gains vanish, this is for you. I'm going to show you how everyday traders are making 3, 5, or even 10 times their money on meme coin runs before they go public, locking in profits before the dump, and doing it without gambling on random calls or sitting glued to the charts all day. My name is Luke. I've been exactly where you are right now. I wasn't born some genius trader, and I did not have some big mentor holding my hand from day one. I learned the hard way. I've been rugged, I bought the top more times than I can count, and I've sat there watching bags that I believed in lose over 90% of their value while everybody was posting their profits all over Twitter. It was frustrating, and honestly, it was humiliating. I knew people who were half as experienced as me making huge returns while I was still trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. The problem wasn't that I didn't know crypto. I'd been in the market for years at this time. The problem was that meme coin trading is its own game. It doesn't move like Bitcoin, it doesn't move like Ethereum, and it definitely doesn't move like any of the mid-cap alts. The speed, the hype cycles, and the way that insiders get in before the public even know about the coin, it's completely different. And I didn't have a system for it. I was just reacting, seeing a coin pop up on some Twitter or in some Discord group, throwing some money in it and hoping for the best. And if you've been doing this for a while, you already know how that story ends. By the time you hear about it, you're too late. You're buying in after the pump has already started, the whales are already positioning themselves to unload, you are the liquidity that they needed to cash out. And then there are the rugs. You find a project that seems legit, you're excited, the community seems like it has a lot of hype around it, then the dev disappears. I've had that happen countless times. Or maybe you get into a solid project and it actually starts running. You're up 2, 3, maybe even 5 times your initial investment, and instead of taking profits, you freeze. You think it'll go higher, you ignore your exit plan, a few hours later, you're back to break even or possibly even worse. It's not because you're stupid, and it's not because you can't trade. It's because you're playing a game with rules that nobody has actually explained to you. You see, meme coins move faster than any other part of crypto. The difference between being early and being late is no longer days or hours, it's only minutes or possibly even seconds. And here's the truth, if you're not in before the pump starts, you are not getting life-changing returns. By the time you see it in trending, by the time it shows up in your feed, you've already missed it. The insiders are selling into the hype and you're left holding their bags. Every day that you're not plugged into a system that catches these trades before the public sees them, you are missing profits that will never come back. There is no, I'll get the next one. Every run is unique, and once you've missed it, it's gone forever. That's why I built TrenchArk, because most people teaching crypto trading either completely ignore meme coins or lump them in with everything else. They treat them like they're just another altcoin, and they're not. Meme coin trading is its own thing, with its own tools, its own vetting process, and its own timing. I separated it out from completely everything else I trade. I built a framework that focuses only on finding the right plays early, vetting them fast, getting in with conviction, and locking in profits before the dump. Now, inside TrenchArk, I take regular traders, people working 9 to 5, people who have been losing for months, or people who have never even traded before, and I plug them into my exact system. I personally install the wallet trackers, the curated Twitter feeds, the live scanning tools, so from day one, they are seeing exactly what I am seeing. You're not stuck filtering through hundreds of random calls or chasing hype on social media. You're in the same exact room as me and my team, watching in real time as we scan, vet, and enter meme coins before the public even knows that they exist. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly how the system works, how we consistently get into early entries, how we decide when to exit, and how you can start trading alongside us even if you've been losing until now. The first thing you have to understand is that meme coin trading is not just buying coins with funny names and hoping that they pump. That's what everybody else is doing, and that's why most people tend to lose. If you're trading meme coins the same way that you would trade Bitcoin or Ethereum, you're already playing the wrong game. This market moves much faster and the cycles are much shorter. The window where real money is made is tiny, and if you miss it, there is no I'll catch the next leg. In meme coins, the money is made simply by being early, and I don't mean by hearing it from some random influencer. By the time it hits your Twitter, it's already too late. I'm talking about knowing the exact moment that wallets that already have a track record of hitting huge plays are starting to buy in. Here's your first takeaway. Stop following random influencers and start following wallets. The blockchain does not lie. You can see exactly when big players are making moves. Once you learn to actually track that in real time, you're no longer missing out. You're following proven money. One of my guys, James, came in thinking that he was decent at picking plays, but I began to notice that every win that he had no consistency, it had no system, and it was all luck. I set him up with the same exact whale wallet trackers that we used, and within 2 weeks he hit a 6x on a coin that wasn't even trending yet. Now that one win covered his investment of working with me and gave him the confidence to keep playing the game the right way. Now, step 2 is vetting fast. Meme coins don't give you hours to do research. You've got minutes sometimes, or maybe even seconds to decide whether a project is worth your money. That means you need a checklist that you can run through without overthinking it. Here are 3 things that I check instantly. The first one being the dev's history. Have they launched successful projects before, or are they tied to any rugs? 2, you need to check the community engagement. Is it organic or is it botted hype? 3 would be contract safety. Is the code clean, or are there hidden functions that are going to allow them to pull the rug? If any 3 of these throw up a red flag, I'm out. No hesitation. The market will always give you another shot, but they will never give you money back from another rug. Step 3 is execution. This is where most traders blow it. They either get in late or they get in early, but they hold for way too long. You should have your entry and exit plan set before you even click buy. You should know exactly where you're scaling out, where you're taking profits, and where exactly you're cutting losses. If you're figuring that out after you've already bought, you're already playing from behind. Now here's where our approach is different. We utilize real-time whale wallet tracking combined with curated alpha feeds and live scanning together. Basically what this means is, let's say we see a wallet buy, we vet it on the spot, and within minutes we decide if it's worth entering. You're not finding plays hours after they start. You're in before the crowd, and you have your exit plan before the pump even begins. Now let me give you another tip. The biggest runs don't usually come from coins you've already heard of. They come from low cap projects that check all of the boxes: safe contract, real dev, organic buzz, and already have an early wave of smart money flowing in. One of our door members, Sarah, she had never traded a meme coin before. First weekend, she took a vetted, low cap play from our live scan. She scaled out twice on the way up, and the last portion of her position did a 9x. That was her first ever meme coin trade. When you can spot these plays before they're public, you're no longer chasing pumps, you're creating them. And when you see it from the inside, it changes the way that you trade forever. I learned all of this the hard way. I used to be the guy who was chasing coins that had already pumped over 300%. I was always late. Now, the same tools and process that I use every day are the reasons why my trades start green and they end green. Now, even if you never talk to me again, take what I've just told you and apply it. Track proven wallets, vet projects fast, and plan your exit before you enter. Do those simple 3 things and you'll avoid most of the losses that these traders complain about every day. In a second, I'm going to show you how you can plug into the same live intel, the same whale wallet trackers, and the same process that I have been talking about, so you can stop guessing and actually start trading like people who are winning in this space. Here's the truth. The meme coin plays that we're in right now will be over by the time most people even hear about them. That's how fast the space moves. If you're not in the room when they're found, you're not getting them. And every day that you do sit on the sidelines, you're missing out on profits that will never come back. So just think about this. How many times have you seen a coin all over Twitter, hold up the chart, and it's already up 300, 500, maybe even over 1,000%? You scroll through the comments, everybody's celebrating, and you're sitting there just thinking, if only I saw this earlier. That's not bad luck, and that's not because you just missed it. That's because you're playing the game without access to where the real moves are being made. And I get it. Maybe you tried groups before, maybe you follow calls, joined discords, or even paid for signals, and nothing has changed. That's because most groups dump you a ticker with zero context. You don't understand why they're entering, you don't know when they're getting out, you're left guessing, and you know how this guessing game ends. That's why what we do is completely different. When we find a play, you're there live. You see the wallet buy, you see the betting process, you know exactly why and where we are entering and where we're taking profits, where we're cutting our losses if things go wrong. It's not hype, it's not trust me bro, it's data and it's real-time execution. And here's what that means for you. Only one good play can cover your whole entire investment of joining. And I'm not saying eventually, I'm talking about possibly within your first week or your first month. One more student example is Aaron, and he joined after losing about $1,500 per month for the past 3 months of trading meme coins. Days later, he is currently making about $3,000 per month. And all he simply did was consistently follow the same entry and exit rules that we've been talking about today. As I talked about earlier, Sarah had never traded a meme coin before. First week, she took a bet at low cap from our live scan, scaled out twice on the way up, and the last bit of her position ran to 9x. Like I said, that single trade more than paid for her spot. The only difference between you and them is that they stopped watching from the sidelines and they got inside the room. And you can't wait. Meme coins aren't stocks. The plays that we're taking today will be over in a few hours, maybe days, maybe even minutes. By the time you see them on Twitter, the whales are already selling. If you keep doing what you've been doing, chasing hype, buying late, holding too long, nothing will change. 6 months from now, you'll still be looking at the same charts, wondering how everyone else is catching runs and you can't. But if you're ready to take action and change that, here is your next move. Click the link below, fill out the quick application. Once you're in, we'll set up your wallets, your whale trackers, your alpha feeds, everything you need to start taking plays with us immediately. And by this time next week, you can already be in your first early entry meme coin trade with an exit plan, not guessing and not gambling. The choice is yours. Keep doing this alone, watching the same pattern repeat, or get in the room, trade alongside people who do this every day, and finally start catching runs before the rest of the world even sees them. Click the link, apply now, and let's make it happen.